Did everyone have a good time this weekend? All right, glad to hear. Enjoy the bar last night? Hey, even for a small crowd, you bastards drink a lot, I got to say. All right, so what were your favorite moments? Someone raise their hand. Say a favorite moment. Geek, or actually Barry over there. Excellent job. First contact ever, and wow, that's got some feedback. Who else? Anyone else? Cream corn porn, another good one. First CTF, awesome. Hey. Daughter learning to pick locks.
Going with him to give food to the homeless here in town.
Helping out and giving food to the homeless. Excellent. Thank you.
The sheer amount of the people that don't get talks before, and just the broad range of being the first year, just the diversity of talks.
Diversity of first year talks. Excellent. Wick. Adam. Adam's first training ever. Woo! I like to hear that. All right. Well, thank you all for coming. We really appreciate it. Everyone sitting out here just worked very hard to bring this con to you. And we appreciate you guys all coming. So please give yourselves a round of applause for attending our inaugural event. So as part of the results, successful first year, it seemed like. Everything went, we had some glitches, but for the most part, everything went pretty positive. Some of our final internet totals, we did 64 gigabits of internet traffic going down, 7 gigs going up. I'm going to guess the 7 is a good part of Adrian's, but yeah, the 64. There was a lot of porn being downloaded to troll Steve on Doppler over there. Quite a significant amount. It was very disturbing, as you'll see. We had about 240 attendees to the con this year, so pretty good number for our first year. We did about 6.5 hours of open bar. And about 50% of us were hurting this morning. Was. So our talks this year, we had a total of 39 talks, and I want to thank all 44 speakers that talked at the 39 talks. Yeah, special shout out not only to the first timers, and then also a special shout out to Bo Woods, who did our keynote talk as well. So give him a round of applause. We're getting to that. Many are online already, thanks to Iron Geek, and the rest should be on sometime in the next week or two. That man is amazing, by the way, on what he does and how quickly he does it. So everyone please give Iron Geek a round of applause for all he does in this community. We had 5 trainings. We had 4 workshops, and then we had the I Am the Cavalry and Steve Reagan's media workshop that were this morning. I want to thank all 5 trainers. We couldn't have done this without you guys, and we really appreciate it. So Stephen Fox, Georgia, Kyle, Frank and Brandon Williams, and then Steve and Bo, we really appreciate you guys coming out and doing those workshops for us. Thank you very much. Had approximately about 55 attendees at the workshop, and went on for the last, most of them went on for 1 or 2 days, and left out the ones from this morning. So, all right, I'm going to kick this over to Steve McGrath. He's just going to show you a little rundown of Doppler. This is going to be scary.
Ask
SFW, guys, SFW. However, if you want the not safe for work version, it'll all be available for download.
Thank you. I cannot see this thing.
It looks like he's
Start running it.
How? Can I just right click?
You really go.
That's the best slide.
Where's the play?
There you go. You had it. That services does not play.
I literally cannot see it from here, guys. I'm clicking. All right, try this one more time. See, if you just use PowerPoint like a normal person, I literally am clicking and I'm not seeing it. There you go. I can't see it, dude. I'm sorry. All right, sorry, technical difficulty, new Mac. I'm still learning the hang of it. Oh, sorry.
That's kind of helpful. So one of the things we realized, you guys are all a bunch of assholes, and we love you for it. Right there. All right, so those of you who actually didn't take a look, it was actually stationed out in the CTF area. There was those two screens. One actually had all the stuff from CTF. The other one had this random, thing of images that are going by, all this crazy stuff. Well, that was Doppler. Doppler is basically doing a few different things. We got some real-time image carving. We're looking for accounts. We're looking for all this fun stuff, basically. We're going to try and present it up. Now, it's designed there for entertainment purposes. All of you that actually use the conference Wi-Fi, we did have a tap on the egress. So thank you. And we had a lot of fun with it. So what we saw, we actually hit about 86,450 external hosts. That's unique IPs, by the way. 337 unique vulnerabilities that we actually discovered basically just by passively sniffing that traffic. About a bit over 100,000 unique images. So for those of you that trolled, fantastic, well done. Yes. We got about 13 accounts that are actually legitimate, and so many packets. Here's the account listing. Everything's anonymized. However, if you do see yourself up there, you might want to change your passwords. Protocol statistics. This is actually how we actually saw the network traffic occur over the last 3 days. Very entertaining. You can see when people were starting to go through talks and they got bored because then traffic goes up, everything. We do see a lot of vulnerable people out there. It is worth pointing out this is actually all passive. We didn't actually do any scanning. So a lot of people still run old server software, and even hackers don't patch. The person's actually running Android 2.2, you might want to get a new phone. Now, as for images, it was mostly innocuous. I would say about 1 in 9 was actually porn. Though the porn that we did see was very entertaining. We had Smurf porn, live action tentacle porn, cream corn porn, just to name a few. Live action. We actually had to make a discern there. We saw like a whole bunch of regular tentacle porn, and then it switched over to live action for about 300 images and switched back over. So those of you that actually really enjoy that stuff, have fun. I'm just launching this website right now, so it'll be up a little bit later on in the week. The whole 105,000 images will actually be available on a tarball. It's already right there. I also have the report of everything that was pulled out. It's actually going to be up there as well. We've also got an anonymized version of the PVS vulnerability data as well. Feel free to enjoy. Have fun.
Thank you. I just want to thank Steve again for bringing Doppler out, and really appreciate everything that he did.
Thank you, trolls.
God, I swear to God, I hate this. Does that play? No, sorry. But no, it's the wrong thing. Jesus Christ. Thank you. All right. Come on. I literally am hitting.
Function at
Apparently nothing good. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. This will go down the greatest hits reel on this one. Lovely. All right. Well, I want to give special thanks out to the local Hackerspace Club Siberia. Appreciate those guys coming out. Want to give special thanks out to Hack for Kids as well for coming out and doing their Hacker Timeout. There were quite a few funny arrests during the middle of talks, which was a new kind of twist. And thank you to the speakers who were good sports for that as well. And I want to thank you to the Cyber Patriot kids, guys over there. Yeah. Yeah. They kind of volunteered to help. They stayed in on a lot of talks, learned a lot of stuff, and they really worked. I mean, outside of Odd Job over here, they probably worked the hardest, I think, of anyone this weekend, just running around and doing all the grunt work and stuff that everyone hates to do. So thanks, guys. Really appreciate that. Really do. Let's talk about the contest. So the Lockpick Village had 2 contests, Bloomington, and it's put on by Bloomington Fools. The Rumble Challenge winner was our very own Iron Geek over there. And the Bomb Challenge winner went to Rance. Schemaverse. You can clap harder. Come on.
So before getting into the important details of the Schemaverse, this morning when I woke up and looked at Twitter, the only thing on it was a tweet that I hadn't sent out, and it just said, #CircleCityCon, #horse. I have no idea. No idea. Yeah. The Wi-Fi was down at that point. Sorry. I'll get it out there, I promise. It will be a part of history. So Schemaverse went well. I didn't get a huge amount of people playing it, but there was a lot of interest. So those of you who are interested, Schemaverse does run all year round, so start practicing. Hopefully I'll see you at DEF CON. As for the winner who won the badge, the winner of the Schemaverse tournament here was Ben Fulton. Is Ben here? Sweet. If you could make that happen, that would be great. I hope so. There's no reason why Schemaverse can't be a group game. As for the winner of the coveted gold medal maple syrup, that would be Dr. Whom. It's totally rigged. Anyways, thank you very much. Thank you for the hospitality. Chug, 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 chug.
So thank you for everyone that played Schemaverse. Thank you for coming out and putting it on. And hopefully you guys will practice up. A good way to learn SQL. And maybe participate at DEF CON if you're heading out to Vegas this summer. So next, the piece that has a bit special to my own heart, the Tri-City B-Sides Joint Task Force CTF Challenge. So I'm going to give it over to for guidance sec.
So we had 30 teams that submitted flags. So you guys definitely had fun. Hope most people here played, and we actually have quite a few teams, and it came down to the last minute. This morning we had some jumping around. Folks almost took the lead, but Burn SC kept the lead. Is someone here from Burn SC still? Yeah. Come on up.
As prizes for Burn SC, they get a 1-year subscription, premium silver subscription to CTF 365 for up to 10 people. You get $150 worth of hacker stickers, gift certificates. You get a free ticket to GurCon, a free ticket to next year's CircleCityCon, and a challenge coin. Congratulations.
In second place, with just 10 points short of first, Glenn. Where is he? I know he's here.
Man, nice job. Glenn, you get a 6-month membership to CTF 365, up to 10 people, $100 worth of hackerstickers.com gift cards, a ticket to GurCon, and a ticket to next year's CircleCityCon. Thank you.
Clearly, Glenn was very, very helpful to the con during this time while he was busy playing the CTF. Great job. In third place, we have another staff member as well as some other folks. Switch. Freaking geek. Just 20 points behind Glenn, so definitely close. Might even get a prize if
He does.
Eric gets top 50.
Sorry about that. Third place, you get a 3-month subscription for up to 10 people to CTF 365, ticket to GurCon, ticket to next year's CircleCityCon, and a $50 hackerstickers.com gift certificate.
And in fourth place, we actually had a tie. I'm not even going to try and pronounce this person's name, but AJ and a Chakra. Is anyone here from that team? No, I think they ditched. Well, sucks for them. Penguins. We definitely have a someone here from Penguins.
Well, you're going to get both prizes, so that's 2 tickets for next year's CircleCityCon and a $50 hackerstickers.com gift certificate.
Thank you for all those who played, and keep in mind the challenge will still continue at B-Sides Detroit, and we will still have more challenges to the Tri-City CTF.
Yes, Great Bape has thrown down the gauntlet. All right, thank you for God's sake, appreciate it. All right, let's go to one of, I think, most of our favorites, many of ours favorite part, the night events. We had a great time. Big thanks for attending last night. Really want to thank YT Cracker, Rance, and Johnny Christmas. You just did a phenomenal job. Those guys were awesome yesterday, and I mean, Johnny both yesterday and then on Friday was just fantastic. So, guys, incredible. If you're looking for an MC for any of your events, highly recommend them. If you're looking for entertainment, YT and Rance, again, highly recommend them. Great guys. I want to say, and also a special thanks to Jason of Club Siberia, who helped lend some of the equipment, including those really, really big subwoofers. And Johnny actually wanted to show something real quick, so. Okay, you do it.
I got it. I got it, man. How hard was that? I was typing all my notes here on my phone. Yeah. Hashtag CircleCityCon. Hashtag horse. So much went on with the after hours events. It was way better than I expected. Most of the events that I do, it is heavily dependent on the participants. It's very much audience participation, and we had an amazing audience here for participating. Who was here Friday night for the Who Slide, the Drunk Debate? Yes, all of you. This is great. How much fun was that, and how evenly did it devolve into drunken chaos. And just the best, just a perfect 45-degree grade. It was just excellent, guys. Like Justin Bieber. Cyber citroequinecrophilia was the, no, it was philia. Philia was the word of the evening for that. My favorite part of that was Iron Geek calling me out on the whole B-Sides Chicago Don't Film Me thing. Just yelling at me on the mic. Oh, man. And is Parker still here? Parker, you up here with my pimp cane, talking about how to raise cacti and how pimping is easy? Okay. If you guys need to know about pimping, Parker's your man. That was fantastic. Oh. So thank. Do you want me to just bring up all the slides again? No, but seriously, thank all of you. Thank all of you for making that awesome for me. Seriously, that was one of the best Friday nights I've had at a con ever, and all I had to do was sit up here and poke this right arrow key all day. So so last night, how about last night? Was that us? How about rants last night? How about YT Cracker last night? Did you guys know that most of last night it was the both of them up there spinning, flipping back and forth and mixing together? And they have never met before? They met each other on stage and spun that for like 3.5 hours. Like this. It was all kind of... So, oh, and thanks everybody for dancing. I was telling Rance, like, who was at Derby last year? Yeah. Who remembers all 2 of the people who were dancing when effing Crystal Method was spinning? There was 2 people dancing, and no, because it was me and PHG. Everyone was dancing last night. They got everyone onto that floor, and that was amazing. So after all those festivities were over and Rance and I got our drunk asses back up to our room, I got a text on my phone. And here's what it was. And it said, I'll read it if you can't read it. It says, "This is YT Cracker, where is the booze?" And then, booze has been also located down the hall from ye-self. And then, bring the ears. And these are coming in, several minutes apart, and I'm looking at this going, who's trolling me? Who gave who my phone number? And they're like, yo, this is YT Cracker, bring me some booze. I'm in 1604 or whatever. Like, so I'm like, yeah, oh, I know all about it. So I'm like, and I cut out a lot of it after this, but so I'm like, I got some booze. Where are you at? Because I'm going to go down and see who the hell this actually is. And, we hear this bunch of noise in this room, and I knock on the door, and freaking YT Cracker opens this door. And he's like, yo, did you bring the ears? And we hung out with him all night, and he's out of his mind. And you guys, what he did here, spinning and rapping, that's not even what he does. That's not even his thing. That's a hobby he does just to kill time. Dude is a hacker. Dude is a scary as shit hacker. Dude is an old school, mid-90s breaking stuff on purpose hacker. Knows what he's talking about. Everything he says in his songs is not from reading a lot of Wikipedia, it's from doing it. Yeah, so mad props to YT Cracker on that. And he was awesome. So like 6 a.m., after we're all still drinking with YT Cracker, Rance disappears. He's going to go have a smoke or something. And he doesn't come back for a while, and I figure he headed up to our room and passed out. Guy comes back like an hour later with this. Shows up at the door like, an hour later with just 40 pounds of steak and shake. Look at that. Look at that. Just look at it for a minute. Can you imagine that showing up when you're good and drunk and hungry at 6 a.m. and some dude just comes in with a crate of steak and shake? He bought 15 hot dogs, 15 burgers, and all of the fries they had. That's the receipt. That is the receipt. That was taller than 2 people in the room. Rance is a god. Rance is a god among men. Huh? Yeah. Oh yeah, Amanda was in there. She's right back there in the background making that hilarious face. There she is, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she was passed out. She was passed out. Rance comes in with this crate and she's like, and then he's like, "You want a hot dog or hamburger?" She says, "No." And we're like, "What's wrong with you?" And then she starts sneaking fries. So there was like 6 of us in this room. He brings 15 hot dogs and 15 hamburgers. He's like, "Oh, I guess I kind of bought too much, you know." And then he goes, "Everybody cool? Anybody want seconds? Anybody need any more?" We're all like, "No." And he goes, "All right, because I'm going to go hand these out to some homeless people." And we're like, "Really?" And he did. And he picked up that box, and him and a couple people went out, and he was gone for like an hour. And he talked to a few of them, and he came back with a couple of stories, and he handed out a crate of steak and shake to whoever happened to be homeless around the hotel. And that was absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Another round of applause for Rance for doing that. That's incredible. And so I'll end on a joke, because you're supposed to. And so we get back up to the room, and oh, he had some shoes. Hang on. So he's got these shoes, and he goes, "Hey man, I think you left your shoes on the stage." And I'm looking at him, and I'm like, "These aren't my shoes." and I go, "How do you know they're my shoes?" And he goes, "Oh, they look like something you wear with your pimp outfit." And I'm like, "They do." And they're really nice shoes. These European, Italian leather shoes. And I'm like, "Whose shoes are they?" And I remembered when we were dancing, Steve McGrath is taking his boots off. And they kind of looked like his boots. And I'm like, did Steve get super drunk and leave his shoes in the when he was dancing? And Steve never gets drunk. So I thought that was the funniest thing on earth. And so I text him at like, 7:30 a.m. like, "Are you missing your shoes?" He comes back with just, "No." Now I don't know whose shoes I got. I was so sure they were Steve's. And then when I put it up on Twitter, it turns out it's Ad Hoc's, and he's like, "Those are my shoes. I'll give you $80 for them." And so I'm like, "All right, I'll bring those down in the morning." And I'm packing up all my stuff, and our room's all packed up. And I'm like, "All right, I got all my stuff. Got to grab the shoes. I'll bring them down." I can't find the shoes. So now I figured out whose they were, and now they're lost, and now there's like $80 on my head. And it turned out Rance had already brought him down and gave him his shoes. So let's hear for Odd Job's shoes. Yeah, all right.
Let's see if we can try this one more time. Hey, Johnny, I'm just not even gonna try. Johnny, can you come do this, please? Why waste 5 minutes doing it? Let's, yeah.
Move! Oh, it started over?
All right. All right, we're going to wrap this up, but thank you, Johnny, and again, thanks to YT, to Rance, and to Johnny for providing us entertainment the last 2 days, or 3 days. So just want to thank some of our sponsors. We can't do it without the sponsors, and these were our gold level sponsors, really came through and helped us out a lot. So Accuvant, Imperva, Arista, Fishnet Security, Accuvant, Imperva, and Arista were not only a gold sponsor, they were also our party sponsor last night. So please give them a round of applause. Fishnet and RSA, one of our very first gold level sponsors. Please give them a round of applause. CTF 365, which provided the bulk of our CTF prizes. If we can give them a big round. And then Exact Target, who is a local Indianapolis company, and really, they actually ended up reaching out to us, and we started having a great conversation with them, and they're just like, you know, we got sold last year, and we just want to give back to the community, and we really want to help grow this community. So big round of applause to them as well. Just some additional thanks to our sponsors, Indiana University, CACR, Capital College, Tenable, the Central Indiana ISA/Ponderance, No Starch Press, who provided some of those books that you all got that we used for the book exchange, GurCon, which I highly recommend going to late October? Mid-October. 15th and 16th, thank you, mid-October. Pink Nightmare, Egg Drop, excellent people. Sounds like it's going to be a really fun event. How many people have been to GurCon before? Anyone? Good times? All right. Free drinking. So if you like free drinking, highly recommend going. And from having a lot of talks with Chris and stuff, who runs GurCon, they do a lot of amazing stuff, and they really work hard to bring you a great con. So do highly recommend going there. Hackerstickers.com, who gave us just a tremendous amount of swag. A lot of you have gotten numerous pieces of that swag over the last few days. Emerging Technology Group, who helped provide the open bar on Friday night. Rook Security, who also sponsored our CTF. InfoSec News, who helped promote us. And then I Am the Cavalry, who helped provide our keynote speaker. So thank you all very, very much. We appreciate it from everyone. Please give them all a round of applause. I want to thank our central staff. Thanks to Oddjob over here in front row. The man who helped keep me sane all weekend, Great Babe. InfoSister, our volunteer wrangler, was up every day with us at 7 a.m., just getting everything up and ready and running and trying to build this thing for everyone. SOB did some training, helped with general planning, also CTF. Dr. Whom, who was our master of the call for papers. Where's Hodor? Hodor! The devil's voice, Hodor, who got rechristened last night, and basically, along with Oddjob up here, helped design the network that ran everything this weekend. Forgotten Sec, who was our CTF master, and spent a lot of very lonely time in the CTF room this weekend, so thank you for that. Appreciate that. And then the Exodus and myself were the co-organizers of the event. We really all just appreciate you guys coming out here and helping and attending the event. So thank you all very, very much. And thank you to our staff who really worked their butts off to put this on. I want to thank Mary Margaret Connolly, Nathan Hefner, Lindsay Jones, and Jeff Putka. Jeff helped design the website. Mary, Nathan, and Lindsay submitted t-shirt designs to our contest. Unfortunately, we had to cut the t-shirts due to some funding issues, but next year we're going to be using Mary's winning design. Unfortunately, I didn't have a copy of it to show you, but it's really, really amazing, and it's going to be our design for next year. So, year late, but it's going to be an awesome shirt. It's a really cool design. Oh, congratulations. Goats came in first place, the Goat Show. That's awesome.
Oh, and those who have the CircleCityCon 2015 free tickets have for
Oh, is that the image on it? Okay, so the image that's on the free tickets, if you got a free ticket, that's the T-shirt image. So, yeah. So yeah, well, no, that's the lock. That's not the right one, Nate. That's the lock. Yes, sorry. Yeah, so we'll throw it out on the website at some point. You guys can take a look, but it's a really neat T-shirt design. I mean, it won fairly unanimously among the group when we voted, so it's a really neat design. So just thank you to all of you who helped the design elements of the con. I want to thank all the volunteers that helped out this weekend. A lot of people just really worked their butt offs. Did some of the jobs that are kind of thankless, monitoring rooms, helping tape down and pull cable, helping clean up after the fact, which if anyone wants to help do, we are more than welcome to take volunteers again still for that, so just hint, hint, and yeah. If you were a volunteer this weekend, helped out, please stand up. Those of you here. Yeah, we really appreciate it, guys. Really do. Thank you very, very much. And then just some special thanks to some people that helped us out in the overall running of this con and just getting everything up and going. Really special thanks to Heidi Potter, who just provided numerous great ideas, great insight into how to run a con. She runs a little small successful one you might have heard of called ShmooCon, which is just absolutely phenomenal. I want to thank Elizabeth Martin and Moe, who run B-Side Chicago. Again, I work with Elizabeth, and every time's going over there and just talking to her and saying, hey, how can we do this? Bouncing off ideas. The B-Side, the fact that we're doing the Tri-City CTF was actually Elizabeth's idea originally. So just really appreciate the help that we've gotten from them. I want to thank Dave Kennedy, Adrian Crenshaw, and Martin Voss for just the advice that they've given. Again, they run another little con called DerbyCon that most of you have heard of. While I will now say CircleCityCon's my favorite one, just out of a little bit of bias there, honestly, those are the two cons that I refuse to miss every year. So Shmoo and Derby, if you're only can go to two, I would go to, those would be the two I'd go to. And no, I won't pick one over the other, so it's like your children. Oh yeah, we forgot. Yeah, if you didn't notice, Josh got shaved, so he is now beardless. Well, our job had a mohawk, but Steve Reagan, thank you for shaving Josh. It's getting a little too hairy for his own good there. Kind of like a playoff beard in hockey. I want to thank Chris and Jamie Payne from GERCON. They were just really instrumental and helpful. I want to thank Beltface, who, again, another guy I just could sound stuff off of, vent to, and he actually helped me build a relationship with Chris and Jamie at GERCON, so I really appreciate that introduction from him. I want to thank Bloomington Labs. I want to thank the hotel staff. Hotel staff was fantastic this weekend. They did a great job. We really appreciate that. And there's a good chance I left someone out, so if I did, I apologize, but I want to thank everyone else who offered advice, support, and really helped, just really helped put this con on this weekend. They were instrumental in the process. And finally, I want to say thanks to all of you who attended. We couldn't have done it without you guys. So thank you all very, very much.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys know how much time and effort this guy put in, but he really helped us out, turned this thing around. Please give it up for Dr. Barasek. That was huge. Thank you. Thank you. A lot of hard work.
It's a group effort. It really is. I mean, this thing doesn't get done by a single individual. It's impossible to do it. So it's a group effort. Everyone from staff to volunteers to speakers, attendees. If it's not for you guys, this thing doesn't happen, and this thing isn't enjoyable. I mean, it's the entertainers, et cetera. It's just not possible. So everyone, just a round of applause for everyone there. The best news that I have of the weekend is that with everything that was positive and went on, having the con next year is not going to be an issue. We are looking forward to serving you guys in 2015. So we will see you all next June in Indianapolis, and Thank you all very much. Have a safe ride home. Happy Father's Day to the dads out there. Thank you all.